I think Ayurveda is the only science which talks about digestion not only from food point of view, but digestion from everything else. So diet in Ayurveda is defined as what you take in from any field of perception, from any mode of intellect, that is diet. So what you touch, what you feel, what you see, what you hear is all going in. So the word ahara simply means ingestion. So your responsibility is not only to digest the food what is in your plate, but also to pay attention to every experience, how you cultivate, how you digest, and how you optimize and take something which is good and nourishing and let the other thing recycle properly. So on a broader scale, I think digestion, because the word agni is a key word from an Ayurvedic point of view, which denotes the sacred fire or the digestive fire. And we need to respect that fire and we need to keep that fire alive. And so,
Yeah.
to answer your question, we talk about food as made up of the five basic elements, and that food which is made up of five basic elements needs to be digested properly in order to nourish our body. So, every aspect and every peculiar process of that digestion is very key. So mindful eating, selecting the right foods, what you put into your mouth, eating in a mindful way, chewing your food very well as the food gets mixed with all the digestive juices in the mouth, salivary juices. It's the recognition of the taste. From Ayurveda, we talk about bodha kapha. So it mixes the food well while you're chewing it properly, it recognizes the taste, and it starts sending signal for digesting or secreting all the digestive juices that are responsible. We talk about all those liquid fire. Pitta is a combination of fire and water together. So digestive enzymes, hydrochloric acid, everything in your stomach starts receiving those food. And as the food starts softened, masticated, it gets digested there, then it moves to the small intestine, which is the main seat of Agni, which is the main seat of digestive fire, and that's where the separation of the food happens. So with your liver, with your gallbladder, with your pancreas, that's the main seat of Agni. So the separation of the food happens there. All the goodness of the food is transported into the blood for the circulation for the tissues to absorb, and the rest is passed on for a formation of a good bowel movement. So ideally, the process from point A to point C happens roughly in about 3 to 6 hours. So there should be enough gap in between the food, the way you eat it. There should be enough mindful way of chewing and digesting food, and everything else along with that, whether you should be sitting down to eat, sipping some warm water with the meals, eating according to your body type. These are all simple dietetic principles which are of enormous value, especially in the light of, in the context of modern day nutrition and modern day medicine, I would say. So digestion is the key point, and from Ayurvedic point of view, there's an interesting shloka that is a classical Ayurvedic explanation that says that to eat is human, but to digest is divine. And another important concept of digestion, that it has an impact on your body as well as your mind. So your mindset, your impact of that food has an impact on the way you will think and you will choose certain experiences. And
Right.
so once you train your mind to start liking good foods and eating and digesting those food well, then you stay out of trouble. You are making choices which are good for you. So I think it's a very interesting discussion because digestion is going to really help you rekindle all the choices that you will make and what life is going to bring back to you.